Hello there, HQTs. Do you want the bad news or the good news first? Well, the bad news is there's more heavy rain heading our way tomorrow, so sling on the wellies and do what you can to stay high and dry. But here's the good news. I'm here to flood you with your nightly dose of trivia, a joy so sweet it will have you singing in the rain. I'm Sharon Carpenter, and you can stand under my brolly anytime. This is HQ Trivia, where you use your brain to make it rain, those pounds, of course. Now, the rules here are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions from easy to hard. You have 10 seconds to tap the answer. You get it correct, you move on. Answer all 12 right and you win, or you split the cash. And don't forget, inviting friends to HQ using your code can score you those extra lives. You can use one per game, just not on the final round. Today we are giving away a lightning striking £1,000. That is enough to weatherproof your entire wardrobe, or even better, head someplace a lot drier. But before you splash it, you've got to smash it. Let the quizzing begin with Q1. The true identity of which artist is still a mystery. Banksy, Picasso, Tracy Emin. Shrouded in secrecy, this artist. How her bedroom is art will always be a mystery, but we do know who Tracy Emin is. Everyone's favorite graffiti ninja, though, is Banksy, who's the big mystery. 187,000 of you with your eyes on tonight's bank. Now, Banksy's work started appearing on the streets of Bristol in the 90s. 28 years later, we still have no clue who he is. Big mystery there. Q2. Ansel Elgort plays a getaway driver in which 2017 movie? Infant at the wheel, post-adolescent racer, baby driver. A great movie as well. 3 juvenile drivers, but which of them also shows up on Elgort's IMDb page, drifting around diaper-free, is Baby Driver is the name of that movie. 176,000 if you're still in the driver's seat. Edgar Wright's action thriller picked up 3 Oscar nominations. No prizes for guessing that 2 of those were sound-based. Of course they were. And we see you out there, players. Hi to Reagan Oakey and the shortlist. Hello, Dave Lunt. I hope you enjoyed your last day at work. Also, Shannick, Ellis, James, and Manon, who have just one more exam left at uni. Nice. Happy birthday, Felix from Bristol. Freddie forgot to buy you a present. Please forgive him. Joe and Ali are playing in Liverpool, along with Claire, who is third wheeling. Better than no wheeling, right, Claire? Hello, Mary, the best girlfriend ever, from Matt. And hi, Tula Claxton Miller. Don't worry, tomorrow is going to be an absolute breeze. Good luck to all of you players. Moving on to Q3. In golf, what's the term for hitting the ball in the hole from a tee shot? Cave by countless, hole in one, trench on 10. Not crazy golf, not mini golf. We're talking real adult golf here. Even I can get it in the hole eventually, but which of these terms means nailing it the first time, proving that potluck makes perfect? It's a hole in one. Of course it is. 171,000 if you got just that. The oldest person to make a hole-in-one was 103 years old. So good, I've got a few years left to practice. Just a few. Q4, which video game console roughly means hit a target in Japanese? Atari, Xbox, PlayStation. Make sure you hit this target here on Q4 if you want to make it to the next one. Hopefully you can hit the target no matter which console you're on, but if you speak Japanese, you can also shout out Atari. That's what it means, 148,000 after you're speaking my language here. One of the original video game companies that truly hit the mark in the 70s and the 80s as well. Q5, which of these countries does not have its own version of Gogglebox? Israel, USA, New Zealand. Put on the goggles and take a closer look at this one. We just can't get enough of watching people watching TV that we've already watched, but who is making far better use of their time, keeping Mordor quiet instead? It's New Zealand. Doesn't have his own version. And that was an absolutely savage question here on Q5. 100,000 players gone. painful to see. 36,850 if you still got the goggles on. Aired by Channel 4 in 2013, it spawned 14 international versions. Sorry about that, world. And sorry, players. Q6. Which of these establishments was founded by Kris Jenner in 2012? A church, a charity, a high school? She is a shrewd businesswoman, that Kris Jenner. She's the mama of reality TV, but which of these ventures did she find the time to found? Praying along with the Kardashians, it's a church. Believe it or not. And I knew that was going to be a savage one. Look at that, over 30,000. This is double the savage back to back. It's an actual church that she created. 6,957 of you are still with us. No surprise, a lot of you thought a charity there. Now, showing that famous Kardashian class, the church charges its members $1,000 a month, or 10% of their income. Yikes. Q7, which of these British monarchs succeeded his brother? Was it George V, Edward VII, George VI? What do you think? Taking you back a little ways on this one. Most monarchs follow their parents, but which of these chaps followed his brother instead? It's Lizzie's dad. It was George VI. That's who. 3,808 of you are watching the throne here. Edward VIII put his bro on the throne, all so he could marry his American mistress, Wallis Simpson. Q8, which of these phrases means the phenomenon whereby higher expectations led to an increase in performance? Peter Principle, Halo Effect, Pygmalion Effect. Well, I have high expectations for you lot, so let's see what happens. 3 concepts far too complex to explain right now, but which is the theory we are after here? If you want it bad enough, then you'll get it. It's the Pygmalion Effect. And it worked for 1,157 of you. The Pygmalion was a mythological sculptor whose perfect woman statue was brought to life by the gods. Q9. Which of the following is least prevalent in the Earth's crust? Calcium, aluminium, copper. The Earth's crust, much more interesting than a sandwich crust. It's the best part of the pie, but which of these ingredients plays the smallest part in the Earth's crust? An accidental dusting at best. Copper. You won't find a lot of copper there. 334 of you copped another win here on Q9. The crust is dominated by oxygen and silicon, which hog over 70% of it. Here we go with Q10. Which of these domain names cost the most? Vodka.com, clothes.com, loans.com. Some of these domain names are very costly, to say the least. Loans.com had to take out a loan to nab their domain name, but it was cheap compared to this one, the $4.5 million detour to Zappos.com. It's clothes.com for the win. 92 of you logged on to the right answer there. The most expensive domain ever bought was LasVegas.com. It went for a casino busting $90 million in 2005. That's just ridiculous. Q11. Which of these countries drinks the most tea per person? Malaysia, Japan, Poland. I'll take mine with 2 sugars and some milk, please. We practically inhale this stuff, but which of these countries is brewing the most tea bags, consuming just over 2.2 pounds per person per year? It's Polska, Poland. Your winning answer, 16 of you got that right. Little fingers out, because we are sipping our way into the final round with just 16 players left in the game. £1,000 up for grabs right now. The heat is on. Q12. Which of these music acts did not feature on Barack Obama's inaugural White House Spotify playlist? Alicia Keys, Nappy Roots, John Legend. It's Obama and a playlist in the White House. When the White House joined Spotify, Obama created 2 playlists, one for the day, one for the evening. With a name like John Legend, you know he made it onto the list. Skipped over altogether, but accompanying your victory tonight, it's Alicia Keys for the win. And we have 6 winners. You totally smashed it. players to start with. Just 6 winners. You totally killed it. I am super, super impressed. Congratulations. You are taking home £166 and 66p as well. We've got Bodge007. We've got Susan Jarin. We've got DXM Richards, Emma Royd, and a couple of other winners there as well. Where are your Abbies? We want to see your smiling, happy faces. What are you going to do with the cash? Maybe get yourself 2.2 pounds of tea, play some crazy golf, or go to church with the Kardashians. I will pray for you on that one. That was a fantastic game, HQTs. I'm Sharon Carpenter. As always, you can find me right here. Come say hello. Keep me company. Let me know how well you did tonight. I really want to know, okay? And of course, we've got more fun and games coming your way tomorrow with another chance for you to get your mitts on £1,000 sterling. That's at 3 p.m. BST. Until then, have a terrific night, everyone. I will see you soon. Bye.